Welcome to AG Chelsea TV. In this video content, we take a look at the latest Chelsea news and our views on it. All news is collected by us from reliable and quality sources. And now to the main content. The Brazilian spent 4 full seasons with the Blues from 2012 to 16, making over 200 appearances for the club and winning both the Premier League and Europa League. He left in January 2017 for the Chinese Super League, signing for Shanghai SIPG for £67 million and agreeing an enormous deal. Still only 31 years old, Oscar is still playing in China, winning the Chinese Super League once during his stint there, but does admit that he would love a return to Chelsea at some point. It's of course a dream to come back to Chelsea, the Brazilian told TalkSport. Everyone knows the passion that I have for this club. I have a lot of good memories from there. I still have dreams to play for this team, so if I can come back to Europe or to Chelsea, then hopefully we can talk. Colwill, 20, is yet to make his debut for Chelsea but has impressed on loan at Brighton this season, who have enjoyed a fantastic 2022-23 campaign and will play in Europe next term. The England U21 international centre-back has made 21 appearances for the Seagulls, and the South Coast club are looking to sign him in a permanent deal, although they face competition from Liverpool, City and Spurs. Colwill, though, has admitted he is absolutely loving life at Brighton and is keen to repay the faith they have put in him. "Brighton have done a lot for me," Colwill told The Athletic. "They put their trust in me when others didn't, and I'm a person that loves to repay that. We'll see. I don't know what is going to happen at Chelsea. I'm still here until the end of the season. I just focus on that. Then I've got the Euros, under-21 European Championship with England, in the summer. After that, we'll see what happens and go from there." Graham Potter is closing in his first job since being sacked as Chelsea head coach in April. The West London club endured a horrific run under Potter, and his win rate of just 39% was the lowest of any permanent manager at Chelsea this century. The 48-year-old arrived at Chelsea following 3 impressive years managing Brighton, establishing himself as one of the best current English managers. He was strongly linked to the Leicester City job not long after leaving Chelsea, but he reportedly turned them down. However, Potter now be set to make a return to management, with the Daily Mail reporting that he is the favourite to become the next boss at French club Nice. Potter is interested in the role, according to L'Equipe, with meetings held over a potential appointment and the club's board keen to bring him in. Chelsea co-owner Todd Boehly risks angering incoming manager Mauricio Pochettino, unless he ties N'Golo Kanté down to a new contract before the summer transfer window opens. The Frenchman has reportedly been offered to Barcelona over the past few weeks, which could break up Pochettino's ideal midfield contingent ahead of next season. Kanté has kept Blues fans in suspense over his plans for the future. The 32-year-old has been a mainstay at Stamford Bridge since 2016, but having allowed his contract to wind down, he can leave as a free agent this summer. A bottom-half Premier League finish and a failure to qualify for next season's Champions League are hardly positive signs for Kanté to stay in West London. And that's without factoring in the calibre of proposals he has on the table. According to transfer insider Gerard Romero, Kanté has been offered to Barca in recent weeks. The Chelsea star would be an ideal acquisition for Xavi's side, as they are expected to be working on a tight budget in the transfer market. Chelsea have reportedly told Sporting they are prepared to match Paris Saint-Germain's £52 million offer for Manuel Ugarte. The 22-year-old Uruguayan is quickly becoming one of Europe's most coveted players ahead of the summer transfer window, and it appears the Blues are not prepared to let the defensive midfielder join the French giants without a fight. On Thursday morning, reports from both Portugal and France relayed that PSG were closing in on the signing of Ugarte. That's because the reigning League One champions are prepared to match his £52 million release clause, having already discussed personal terms with the player. But now there has been a late twist, with Brazilian journalist Bruno Andrade now reporting that Chelsea have entered the fray. It's claimed the Blues have already made it clear they will match PSG's offer, having recently flown a club representative out to Lisbon. Silva turns 39 in September, and it remains unclear whether the Brazilian defender will be around at the start of the Pochettino rebuild next season. He signed a 1-year contract extension in February, which runs to the end of next season, but has been linked with a return to Brazil and a move to Saudi Arabia. Pochettino wants to build a team around a core of young players when he finally takes over at the club. Silva does not fit the profile of that plan, but he has been Chelsea's best player this season. He is also one of the few leaders in the squad, and his experience has played a key role in the dressing room since he joined in 2020 on a free transfer from Paris Saint-Germain. Having leaders will be crucial for Pochettino, who needs to reunite a young squad that has become fractured this season. Captain Cesar Azpilicueta could also leave, following the signing of Lyon right-back Manuel Ugarte, and losing the influence of both him and Silva would leave a gaping hole in the squad. Chelsea owners Todd Boehly and Clearlake Capital have reportedly slashed the average salary amongst the club's superstars ahead of Mauricio Pochettino's imminent arrival. Pochettino's appointment must work for all parties, with Chelsea enduring one of their worst Premier League seasons. The Blues will finish below the top 10 for the first time since 1996, despite Boehly's £600 million spending. However, the club ownership has reduced the average wage bill in West London to under £75,000 per week. According to The Times, the American businessman and Bedad Igbali were bemused by the sky-high salaries handed out under Roman Abramovich's time, including Romelu Lukaku's deal seeing him pocket £315,000 a week. It's claimed that Boehly and company want to lower the risk of any potential incomings not going to plan by getting players to sign longer contracts on lower wages. Enzo Fernandez, Mykhailo Mudryk and Noni Madueke all signed deals until at least 2030. And that is also the last content in today's video. If you enjoy the video, please leave us one like and one subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell to not miss the latest content from us.